But I thank Senator Mithika Karindori is a man who called me and told me, Mugambi, you are a very young man and you have potential in politics. I will still hold your hand because I want you to go far. So through Senator Mithika Karindori, I secured a job. So Mithika is my political godfather.
Do subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Huu mwaka our target is to get to as many subscribers as is humanly possible. So please subscribe, like, share, and watch the video to the very end and leave a comment. And kindly allow me to introduce my guest for this day, VP Kiongos.
Kwa sana, Victoria.
Uko fiti?
Long time. Hope you're doing well.
I'm doing very well.
I can say.
Yeah, karibu sana kwenye kikao hiki on the Victoria Show.
Thank you. Asante sana, Victoria.
Yeah, so please introduce yourself.
Hello viewers, Happy New Year. I'm Mugambi Godfrey, commonly known as Nga. I was born, raised here in Meru. I've attended all schools in Meru and maybe tertiary institution. I did attend at Nairobi.
Okay.
So basically, I'm born in a family of 3. I'm the last born. Our first born is a girl. Second born, a boy. Third born, a boy.
Unajua kai last born? I never imagined that you could be a last born.
I'm a responsible last born.
You're one of your kind.
That is what I can say.
You're the only last born that looks like this.
Thank you. Anyway, I'm the last born.
Okay.
In a family of 3.
All right.
Yes.
Asante sana kwa kufika hapa leo. So please take us through your story of your life. Tuanze pale mwanzo kabisa. Ulizaliwa wapi? Ukasomea wapi?
As I said, I was born here in Meru some 31 years ago. I attended I'm a village boy. I attended a local primary school called Ngonyi Primary. That is where I sat for my KCPE. I did very well. Unfortunately, I was unable to attend. I was invited to attend a national school. I was unable to attend. I ended up attending St. Peter's Ngonyi Boys. Then it was a day secondary school. They have started a boarding wing. Now it is a day boarding secondary school. That is where I did my KCSE. I did very well. I joined Nairobi University, graduated 2016 with B.Ed.
Oh, wow.
That is my academic journey.
Okay.
And also, I'm also undertaking my master's.
Oh, wow.
From the same institution. I'm doing a Master's of Art in Political Science and Public Administration.
Well,
yes.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so you're now doing a political science.
Yes.
Well, why exactly are you doing political science? Could that be motivated by your political journey pale awali?
Absolutely. It's because of my political journey that I began 2017. You know very well.
I know very well.
I contested 2017 and things went the way they went. So I think it is out of interest in politics. That is what I can say.
Okay.
Yes.
So I want us to go through your political story.
Yes.
I remember in 2017 you were contesting for the seat of the MCA.
Yes.
Yeah. So nataka utueleze kutoka pale mwanzo what exactly motivated you want to get into politics?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's start from there.
Victoria, I'm born in a humble family. I can say that. My father died when I was only 3 years old. So I have a vivid pictures of my dad. So I've been raised by a single mom. This is a lady I respect a lot. Okay. She struggled to see me through all levels of education up to university level with help from neighbors, friends, relatives. So one thing that motivated me to contest in 2017 was due to unequal distribution of public resources. That is one.
Okay.
Remember, being a partial orphan, I was not benefiting much from the bursaries, the so-called bursaries. So I felt there was a gap, so between the rich and the poor, and the poor people were not getting the right share, and there was no good representation for the vulnerable in the society. That's the reason why I said once I've completed high school, once I've completed campus or my college education, I'll have to contest for a member of county assembly. Also, there are so many things, infrastructure, social amenities. There are so many things that triggered me. So to me, I think everything was not to our expectation.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you mentioned that right now you are 31.
Yes.
And you started contesting for the MCA seat in 2017.
Yes.
If I do my math,
Yes.
you are very young.
I was very young.
Yeah, you are very young. Just fresh from campus?
I graduated 2016. That is December. And 2017 August, I contested. And actually, I lost nearly. I almost won. I was number 2 in that election.
Okay. And how many contestants were there for that seat?
We were, I think, 21.
What?
21.
21 contestants for the MCS
Yes.
position.
There were,
and you were position 2.
Yes, there were 21 people.
Okay.
But I was position 2. Na tulibiwa, sikushindwa.
Politicians. Nani anaweza kubali alishindwa?
So you see, hata unaona wamekuwa kiiba ya Raila every time. Hata yangu.
We?
Wameiba ya baba, wameiba ya baba. Even
wakaiba pia ya Mugambi.
They stole my victory. Unaweza aje shindwa na 360 something votes. Unaona? Sasa ni kuiba waliiba. That is what I can say.
Anyway, so what are some of the challenges that you encountered, especially since you vied for this seat when you were very young, fresh from school? Did you have a business running, or how were you able to finance your campaigns?
One, it was very challenging because one, even people believing in you. You see, there are people in the society, once you have declared your interest in politics, they see this as a young man with no money. They are wondering how you have to run your campaigns. So they don't have faith in you. That is one of the challenges. Secondly, there was the issue with money. You know, when you are on campaigns, people want handouts.
Of course.
People want money. You know, kuna kasumba iliingia watu. Ukiwa unaomba kura, lazima ukuwe na pesa. And you see that is very wrong. And that's the reason why we end up getting wrong representation or bad representation in politics at the political arena. You see, what happens? There was financial problem. People want handouts. They want money. You are also moving around. People have given you cards, but you have to fuel them. People, they have given you bikes, but you have to fuel them. You see, also, the people around you, there is that inner circle. You have to provide some kind of facilitation, small facilitation. But I thank God, I encountered some politicians, like Honorable Senator Mithika Rintore. Now he is a CS.
Okay.
Then he was a senator. This is a person who really gave me moral support, and he encouraged me what to do here and there. I was also to shift from one political party to the other until to the end. You see, there are so many challenges because one, you don't have political experience. People, they are telling you, do this, do that. This is what will make you win. You know, because you don't have political experience, you just listen to all these people, to their advice. So you don't have a firm stand. Okay.
Talking about the same, let me ask you something. Did you have expectations before you got into politics versus the reality? Okay, what are some of the shockers that you experienced?
So, you see, when you go into politics, what is in your mind, there is an assurance that you will have to win this election. And every person, those 21 people we contested with, they believed all of us were winning that election. But at the end of the day, it is only one person who won that election, Honorable Paul Bagine. I've got a lot of respect for him.
Yeah, so everyone goes into politics believing that they are going to win, but definitely there's going to be a loser.
At the end of the day, there is a sad reality. You are 21 people on the ballot, but it is only one person who will win that election. So there is sad reality. After election, you lose. Now you sink into depression.
Okay. How did you, because of course it's Bagine who won the elections, you are position 2.
Yes.
How exactly was that one like for you?
You see, I never expected to lose that election. And even my people were shocked. My campaigners, my financials, those who were assisting me in something.
Your supporters, of course.
My supporters. So you see, what I'm saying, when you talk about financials, it doesn't mean people are giving you a lot of money. But if a person is contributing maybe 2,000, 1,000 for you, also that person is financing your campaigns.
Of course.
And this person is expecting you to win that election. So those people who did support me, they were shocked. Everybody, and for 1-2 weeks, there is a sad reality. You never won that election. And if you're not strong enough, you can sink into depression. You can be admitted. Unajua kuna watu wanashindaga wanaenda kuwekwa maji.
No, I watched an interview of one person ambaye alikuwa anasema yeye alishindwa and he was very depressed. So do you feel like you had enough support from, from your family and friends after losing the elections?
I thank my family. If there are people who stood by me, it was my family. And one thing I say, I tell people, I advise young people who are running for politics, make sure that you are in good terms with your family members. Because imagine now you have a young family. Outside there, when you are contesting, everybody is looking up to you. There are a lot of expectations. You will win this election. And therefore, everybody, wasichana kama wao wanakuta muhesh.
Wasichana na wao.
Unajua sasa wanaangalia huko unaenda county assembly wanasema muhesh. My friend, ukishindwa, the next day
wanapotea.
The shift comes to the person who won. Au utawaona hiyo muhesh unaisikia wapi tena? Na walikuwa wanaona huko unaenda kuna kitu utakuja nayo. Sasa si hii mambo ingine so I'm saying I got a lot of support from my family members. They really supported me. Even some traveled far and wide to come and register as voters to vote for me. I always feel indebted because there was a lot of there was true love. There was a lot of support. Friends, you have true friends, you have fake friends.
Definitely.
There are those friends who stood by me. There were those good friends. But remember, these people were hypocrites. Hawa watu tulikuwa na wao. We were in the same camp. Mchana mko na wao. Usiku wamehamia the other camp.
No, they were not being hypocrites. Lakini unajua, these are we, especially kwa ground. There are those who are contesting. Alafu sasa kuna sisi. How it works, people say, kula ni kwa huyu, kura ni kwa huyu mwingine.
Yes, it happens.
Unajua kuna kula na kura.
Yeah, ni kweli.
So there's the one who will get the votes, and then there's the one who is going to be financing our lives.
Exactly.
Unajua kama vile wamama wanaendea leso, wanaendea nini, vitu hivyo vyote. Alafu as soon as that politician leaves, another one comes. Sota kwa line tena.
Yes, it happens. But you see, even if you are going to get some handouts, it is good to stand firm and support the person you believe in his manifesto.
But let me ask you something. In fact, it's good that you've mentioned the manifesto. You know, especially most politicians,
yes,
wengi wao hata hatujuangi manifesto zao.
Yes.
most of them, we really don't know their manifestos. They keep saying, I am contesting for a political seat. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. But when you listen to their plan, most of it is shaky. You can tell that this person doesn't have some real background on what they are talking about. Akisema kuhusu education, you can tell that this person is more likely to be just bluffing. Anawambia tu vitu ili mfurahia, mumpigie kura, but you can tell that this person may not be in a position to really achieve what they are talking about. So, wewe, how do you feel like, how exactly do you tell people of your manifesto?
Let me tell you, Victoria, what happens in campaigns, you don't tell people reality. And that is the sad part of the politics. You don't tell people reality. You tell people sweet things, what they want to hear. You know, when you tell people the reality, the sad things, the negative part of it, they will not vote you. But when you give them sweet lies, I think you will be motivating these people to vote for you.
But you know, Kenyans are already tired of lies. Unajua kama saizi, we've been voting consecutively for leaders who are not, they are not fulfilling what they promised. Sindio? Mostly because they lied during the campaigns instead of telling us their action plan and ili tukuvotie based on what you're going to achieve for us. When you they just give us stories, hot air.
You see,
and they don't achieve what they tell.
It is very unfortunate, and especially that is what has happened to Kenya today, because there are so many promises. Those promises are never fulfilled. That is one. When you get back to the manifesto, I'm saying, you sit down, you draft a very good manifesto, but people doesn't read the manifesto. You see, when you ask people, even the manifesto of Kenya Kwanza, the government we have today, they cannot tell you. They never had a grasp of what was happening.
Hata constitution hatujui.
Unajua, mtu anasema kama Kiraito amesoma hiyo katiba nimesoma.
Vile anasema ndivyo tu.
Kama Munya amesoma nimesoma. Kama you know, they are kingpins. Kama so and so amesoma, hata sisi tumesoma. Hao ndio watatuambia inasema nini. You see, they are not interested into details what is contained in that document.
Okay.
So I had a very clear manifesto. And also the people I was campaigning for, and we were in the same camp, it was Honorable Kiraito Morongi who was contesting for the gubernatorial position. Then there was Medeka Rinturi who was contesting for senatorial. And Kiraito wanted to make Meru great. And we believed in his manifesto. That's the reason why we supported him. Unfortunately, I think Meru regretted.
Yeah, we did regret.
So,
we did.
He was telling people, I'm coming to make Meru great. So he believed in his words. Because there's a person who had served as a member for South Imenti for 30 years. And also there's a man who was elected as a senator for Meru. So he was an experienced politician.
Yeah.
So, and he was a scholar from Harvard. So he believed in him. But you see, he was telling people, he was telling us, and we believed in him, we want to make this Meru great. I don't know what happened. Mambo ikageuka hivi, tukapotea sisi wote.
Okay. Okay, let me ask this.
Yes.
Is it true that, you see, I've seen many politicians, they make promises.
Yes.
Some even have some very good manifestos.
Yes.
Ukisikiliza hivi tunaona this one really makes sense.
Yes.
But then akifika pale, anashindwa kutimiza yale maneno. What do you think are some of the challenges that the genuine challenges they experience that stop them from achieving what they had planned for?
You see, most of the politicians we elect, they are greedy. They want to make money. That is one. You see, when you have a clear picture of where you want to take your people, I believe you cannot be distracted on the way. But once you get into office, I think you get you see, you also want to make money like others.
Conflict of interest.
Yes. So there is conflict of interest. You take care, or you consider your interest at the expense of the taxpayers, the electorate, the interest of the people. So I believe it is people, they are not true to their words and they are not persistent on the cause.
Okay.
Yes, I believe that is one of the problems.
Okay.
Yes.
So you mentioned that you shifted from one political party, especially when you were starting to vie for
Yes.
this MCA seat.
Yes.
You moved from one political party to the next one.
Yes.
Hapo sasa nini ilikumotivate surely?
Victoria, let me tell you. I think I shifted to 3 political parties.
Not even 2. Ya kwanza ilikuwa gani?
The first one, I went to I wanted to contest on Safina. Na nilikuwa naambia watu waingia kwa Safina.
Kwa nini kwanza?
Now this Safina, I registered on Safina. Safina was friendly to young politicians. Remember, it was cheap. We were only the youths. I was a youth. Even now I'm
yeah, you're still a youth.
So we were paying 5,000 registration fee. Okay. On Safina. So it was affordable. I could afford 5,000 to register on Safina. I became a member of Safina. Now, a friend of mine, Honorable Julius Elias Moraga, the former Deputy Speaker of Meru County Assembly.
Yeah.
We were very close friends. He advised me, Mogambi, Safina is not a good political party. Come, we join Maendeleo chap.
Na alikwambia kwa nini Safina si nzuri?
Because it's not a popular political party.
Okay.
Now this Maendeleo chap and Alfred Mutwa, it was a very popular political party. You come, Mogambi, we join this political party. I was green. I didn't have political experience. So I listened to my brother. We shifted
Mukahama.
We went and resigned. We visited Uko Lavington, office of the Registrar of Political Parties. Went to resign.
Na mkiresign mnarudishiwa ile pesa?
No, hiyo pesa inapotea. Sasa
good ones
sold cannot be returned.
Okay.
So
tukatoka Maendeleo chap.
Yes. Na tukaingia Maendeleo chap. Na Mheshimiwa Kiruja, that is a former MCA for Nyaki East. Tukaingia naye na mtu anaitwa, we were several of us. So then this one, it was not a pocket friendly. Ilikuwa ni 15,000.
Okay. From 5,000? Maendeleo chap ilikuwa ngapi?
Ni 15,000.
15,000.
Maendeleo chap for youths. So mimi nilikuwa na 10k. Hii imekuwa 15. Sasa hata registration ni shida. Nikaambia nani? MCA Kiruja, alikuwa rafiki yangu, was my good friend. Even now he is my good friend. Nikamwambia hapa tutafanya aje? Akaniambia hakuna kurudi, we acha nikuongezea 15,000. Uregister tuende home. I registered. I became a member of Maendeleo chap.
Okay.
Now there's masiku yanasonga. Now when I was on Maendeleo chap, there was a survey which was conducted, and remember in North Imenti, there was a kind of resistance. Munya was, the then governor Munya was very popular in Imenti North. Remember, Imenti North is a constituency in town, is a cosmopolitan constituency.
And he did some good job.
And Munya did a lot of work, so many projects. So Munya earned a lot of support from this constituency. Remember, Kiraito comes from Imenti. Yeah. And therefore Munya was from Tigania. So they felt, what we'll have to do in Imenti North, let us look for vibrant young people who will support Kiraito in campaigns. Kwa sababu wanasema huyu ni mzee, wacha tutafute vijana barubaru. So they did a survey, we emerged. Mimi Ntima West, nika emerge, mimi ndio most popular. Wakaenda Nyaki East, wakapata mtu anaitwa Martin Moria kiongozi. Wakaenda municipality, wakapata mtu anaitwa Arias Moraga Julius. Wakaenda Roirero huko, hata huko walikuwa wanataka support, although si North Imenti, hata huko kulikuwa na shida. Kwa sababu ya Tigania people and Imenti people. Remember, Munya is Tigania, Kiraito is Imenti. So they also wanted a person, Karembe. There was a person, there is a former MCA called Karembe, emerged the most popular. Then, so we were called when they did this survey, we were called. So someone was sent. We were called by Honorable Senator Mithika Linturi, and then was a MP. Then they requested us to join KPP, Kenya Patriot Party,
Okay.
which was affiliate political party to Jubilee. And there were all reasons. Remember the End Good Manifesto, and also they promised us to support, to give us moral support.
Okay.
Because also in campaigns, you need moral support. We sat down and we agreed. I think we were 8 of us. There is a need to shift from this political party now, that is Maendeleo Chapchap.
Ile ambayo ulikuwa
And I
umeshinda
don't know,
kulipa 15,000.
coincidentally, how comes we were all of us in Maendeleo Chapchap. So we went to shift. We went to Lavington again, through the assistance of a person called Rono. We had to resign from Maendeleo Chapchap to now Kenya Patriot. Now finally, I contested on Kenya Patriot, which was an affiliate political party to Jubilee. Yes. And so those are some of the reasons why I was shifting political parties.
Okay.
One, there was no political experience. Secondly, there was moral support from
that other political party. And they were more popular. And they had a good manifesto.
There was good manifesto.
And the leaders were promising and experienced.
So the leaders were promising, because I remember even Senator Linturi was telling us, contest. If you lose, we'll see. All of you, you're graduates. If you lose, we'll help you. And there were all genuine reasons to join Kenya Patriot Party, which was an affiliate political party to Jubilee. And also that is what Karaito was telling us, everybody. And also they were popular. And I contested. Unfortunately, I lost that election. Lakini tuliibiwa.
You are really insisting.
No,
you are really insisting.
Tulirambo hapo. Ni kuibiwa. Mambo hivi. Watu walikuwa wanalia.
Anyway, pole. But there's always another time.
At 2017 I'm coming. Wale walikuwa wananiita Muhesh.
Watu wa Muhesh walienda
watu wa Muhesh.
Walipotea.
Nakwambia walikunywa maji. Watu wa Muhesh hawakuonekana tena. They went away.
And you know, it's very funny how we call you Muhesh even before you won the elections. Na alafu ukilose sasa, tunapotea.
Both men and women, Victoria, they want to be associated with the power and money. Everybody want to be close to power and money.
Yes.
Na
and influence.
And influence.
Yes. Yeah. We all want that.
Na hiyo si mbaya. Yeah. Still I have got genuine friends. We keep in touch. And also I'm telling them, 2027, I'm coming.
Okay.
I never contested last election.
So why didn't you contest in the last elections?
Victoria, I learned the hard way. 2017, after losing that election, remember I was very fresh from college. I suffered stress. I cannot say it was depression, it was stress. When you lose election, you suffer stress. I had even to travel to Nairobi to go and relax for 2 weeks. Immediately after conceding defeat, I left for Nairobi. Nikaenda kwa huko my sister kidogo, kukaa huko na watu wetu kidogo, ndio ni relax. Kwa sababu these people, they are calling you to console and it is very painful. Muhesh, tutajaribu tena. You know? Muhesh, you see, it is good for your friends, genuine friends, to console you. But you see, it is a very sad experience. It is very painful experience. That's the reason why I'm telling you, I was not prepared this time. But I was campaigning for people.
You talked about going to Nairobi to your sister's place, mostly because you are really hurting from the loss. How else were you able to overcome the the pain of the loss?
Let me tell you, Victoria, I visited my sister's place because of the much pain, and there was a lot of stress. When a person loses election, there is a lot of bitterness. You think maybe someone played, maybe all was not well, maybe something went wrong. You see, you ask so many questions. What really went wrong? So, and these are painful questions that needs painful answers. And therefore, as I told you, I was contesting on KPP, that is Kenya Patriot Party. Those people who decided to shift camps to KPP, we were promised that we'll be assisted here and there by our mentors. I can call them our mentors. I've got a lot of respect for the CS Mithika Nturi. So after I lost the election, we lost that group. Maybe you were two of us. I think the rest and won that election of 2017. So Mithika called me. So Kiraito never kept his word. Remember, Kiraito was the governor then. He had promised us jobs, which were not forthcoming. We visited him several times with other people who were in campaign. So you see, rewarding loyalty is difficult because you cannot reward every person. So rewarding loyalty is very, very difficult because you will reward some, others definitely you will fail them. That's exactly what happened. But I thank Senator Mithika Nturi is a man who called me and told me, Mugambi, you are a very young man and you have potential in politics. I will still hold your hand because I want you to go far. So through Senator Mithika Nturi, I secured a job. So Mithika is my political godfather. So through him, he secured me a job. So and I always feel indebted. I went to job, I started working. And let me tell you, Victoria, ukiwa kwa kazi, ingine inakutafuta. Kama uko kazi, huwezi pata kazi. You know that what happens?
Yeah, it happens.
Unajua ukiwa na a responsible husband. Na bwana, unajua ndio watano wako nyuma hapo wanakutafuta. Wakati huna
you are single. Nobody wants you.
Nobody want to be associated. But when you have a good family, kila mtu anataka kuja haribu hiyo familia. Lakini wakati huna mtu, hata wako huko. So when I had no jobs, zingine ziko zinakuja. But when Mithika secured me a job, zingine zikakuja. Through political connections, again, I secured a job somewhere. Nikakakaa. Nikiwa nafanya hivi. Nikaitiwa kazi zingine. Sasa hiyo ndio kazi ya maana. Ya Croce Breweries. Unaona ni kazi zingine nafanya hii nikaitiwa sasa kazi ya Croce Breweries as a sales rep for North Imenti. I was a very industrious man. I was a very hardworking man. After working for a few months as a Croce rep North Imenti, I rose to a rank of a regional manager. I was in charge of Meru. There are 9 sub-counties in Meru. So there were 9 representatives for Croce. I was in charge of them. I was also handed Tarakanidhi, which has 3 constituencies. They were under me. Then there was a person who took over the managerial position as a sales manager countrywide. This man, I've got a lot of respect for him. He was called Mr. Mukundi. Mr. Mukundi was a very straightforward man. And he taught me so many things. So under his leadership, I was handed another county. I was handed Isiolo County and part of Laikipia. So they were paying me very well. Until when there were issues of KRA. So you see, there is a time when the company was shut down. There were issues of attacks. So many. A lot happened in that company. So this company could not sustain the workers. We were given letters to terminate our contract. You see, we had nothing to do. because this company was shut down. And as I told you, we were being paid well at some level. So this company could not sustain us. That's the reason why, even after they resumed, they have been struggling, and I decided to quit. So we were called again. When the company started functioning, we were requested to join the company again. We were sent emails, went to Naivasha, then the madam, the CEO, the current senator for Nakuru did explain to us what happened. We have to get back on toes. We empathized with the lady. We started working. But you say, even paying salaries was problem. I decided to quit. I went to do my own things. I started my business. Now, mimi nimejiajiri.
Okay.
That is what I can say.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Na nimeajiri watu.
Kwa hivyo hapa niko naongea na employer.
Of course I'm employed some.
Okay.
Of course.
So
na ni ukweli na tu wanafanya vizuri. Na I thank God.
Okay.
Yes.
So I imagine that should have helped you to navigate life easily, being able to have a job, moving from one position to another, being able to start your own business. That should have helped you. Now, why did you not contest again for 2022? Ama uliamua to quit politics?
Vizuri sana. Victoria, 2017 iliona mambo na macho. You see, people, they are telling you, come and contest. Hii kiti ni wazi. Huyo asubuhi mapema tutakuwa tumemalizana naye. The person who is telling you, he doesn't want to contest. Hana kukujia nyumbani. Kwa sababu watu wanajua, ukiwa unasimama, some will benefit directly or indirectly. One, mimi singe acha job enye nafanya sahi niende into politics. I'm telling you, I was young from campus 2016. I mean 2017. I graduated 2016. I went into politics 2017. So that's the reason why people like Honorable Senator Medeka Rintole, they were holding awards because we were young, fresh from colleges. Now, 2022, someone is telling you, Mogambi, come and contest. For me, I was not ready, but I was campaigning for other people. You see, in politics, you maintain relevance. I never contested, but I campaigned for people. So people could see me, people could feel me in politics, but I was not on the ballot for reasons best known to me.
Okay.
For 2027, I'm more than prepared. Politics is a matter of winning or losing. If I win, better for my people. I've got good plans for my people. I love to better their lives. If I lose, well and good. Politics is not a must to win. It's a matter of winning or losing. You have to understand that in politics. If you don't have that in mind, another thing, the most important thing you ask yourself, or the fundamental question you ask yourself is, what will I do after politics? After election, what will my life look like after election? Because there were so many youths, for example, contesting in Meru County. Those who won that election, maybe they are doing well, and maybe they are implementing their manifesto. What about those who lost that election? Those people who lost that election, I'm telling you, most sank into depression. You see, it is very painful to lose an election where you don't know what next for you. And I'm advising young people who are planning to contest, you must have a vivid, you must have a clear picture of what will happen after you lose an election. You see, if you don't have that answer, then stop. Don't contest. And that's the reason why I said 2022, I was not prepared. Remember, I have got projects underway. I'm also doing my master's. I'm doing other stuffs. That's the reason why I said I will not contest. I will contest when I'm ready.
You know what I like most about what you're saying is that it's okay to not venture into something, especially when you're not ready for it.
Exactly.
There is no shame in pausing
Yes.
to organize yourself.
Yes.
You know, the reason why I'm saying this is
Yes.
because we have so many young people who are today on they are more like in a hurry
Yes.
to ensure that they win,
Yes.
regardless of what happens,
Yes.
even at the detriment of their own personal lives. I mean, if there are things that suffer most, let's say, for example, families,
Yes.
Friendships, career growth at the expense of family. Do you think, especially when you have a family, a young family, especially because you yourself are you are young, when you have a young family, how is it especially affected by politics?
You see, in the last election, I didn't have a wife. I was not married. And but today, I've got a wife, I've got kids, and I thank God for that.
Okay, amen.
You have to be a family man. That is one. It helps you in politics because at least you have family values. You have a stand. You have a sense of direction. You see, look at some of the young people who have been elected who doesn't have families. Haven't you seen on social media, especially in Meru, they are snatching other people's wives? Ujaona kwa mitandao, it is everywhere. Mambo
Everything is
iko.
happening.
Watu wanachukua mabibi za watu wanatoa kwa nyumba nini. Mtu kama huyo sasa unajua that is character assassination. And in the next political term there will be consequences.
Of course.
Sasa ndio nakwambia kuna changamoto mingi sana. Na especially when you are not prepared. Kwa hivyo what I can advise people, kuwa na familia, kama haukuwa nayo, get to the drawing board, anzia mambo afresh. Mambo ukiona ijaenda vile inafaa, you start afresh.
Okay.
And when you start afresh, you are more experienced, you have got more skills, and also you know how to navigate. You know, when there are political storms, you know how to navigate. And na hiyo ni kitu ya maana sana sana sana. Kwa hivyo 2017 naambia watu Mugambi Ngai is coming. 2027. 2027 I'm telling people I'm coming. I'll be contesting Mtima Westward. Mahali niliachia na kujia hiyo kiti. God willing, we'll be celebrating.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, and we have good plans for our people.
My people, this is the right man for the job. Vote him in. From this conversation, I can tell you are a person who is so real. And I like real people. You allow yourself to speak the truth, to allow us to see your challenges, to see how you went down and how you picked yourself back again. Thank you so much for that.
I'm telling you,
yeah.
Finally, let me tell you, Victoria. Hata kama umezaliwa kwa familia iko chini aje, hata kama hamna ile uwezo, unajua mtu kama mimi, I'm from a very humble background, lakini nimepigana na maisha mpaka nikafika mahali nimefika. Don't give up. Na pigana na maisha na watu wengine, kuwa na watu, interact na watu kama Victoria, Mugambi, nani unaona
me guys interact with me,
na mambo itakuwa sawa. Lakini usikae hapo jihurumie. There is no watu kama hao mbinguni ya kuendagu na
watu wa kujihurumia,
waoga. Hapana, hakuna muoga, but will get into the kingdom. Watu wajasiri kabisa,
wakakamavu,
unapiga kifua. Cheers.
Yeah, it's been nice. It's been wonderful. Thank you so much for being vulnerable, for allowing us to feel with you, for sharing your story with us. Yeah.
Anytime.
Yes.
Kabisa, sister.
All right.
Yeah.
So, and I wish you all the best in your political plans. And I'm sure from what I have heard, I believe even the people who are watching, especially people from your ward, what I feel that you're the right person for the job, because I have seen some of the projects that you've been working on, especially your own personal projects, and I can tell that you are a person who has a really big vision.
Kabisa. Yeah. I think I forgot this to tell my people. Those people we schooled with at Ngonyi Primary, that is where our life was shaped. That is a school that made responsible men out of boys. I'm requesting you kindly come to that school, assist those kids. You have started a school feeding program to the children. I was appointed the chairman of the alumni association so as to bring the old boys and the young boys together to bridge that gap, because that is a school that was started in the 1960s up to now. You can see there are so many people who have graduated. So if we schooled with you Ngonyi Primary, please let us come together and give back to the society. That school has diminishing population, has a dismal performance. We want to take its name higher. Let us come together, let us help those peoples and develop our society together. Kuna watu tulisoma nao kwa majuu, kuna watu wako sekta mbalimbali. I know all of you. Come together. Last time we presented a new photocopier machine to help implement CBC programs. Please come and join us. Morial Kirimal, the founder of Regiland's Hotels, is my patron and I'm the chairman. Come and support us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. God bless you people, and see you next time. Bye bye.